Everybody, welcome to War Room Wednesday. We got a really great topic to cover today, and I think you're going to like it because it is a really simple and easy way to connect to people. I've got Taylor with me today. He's going to be showing some pretty cool things, right, Taylor? We've been working on them this week, actually, right?
Pretty dang cool.
Yeah. So it is pretty dang cool. So here's the problem that we run into right now in marketing. That is, we want to make personal connections with people all the time, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about delivering and building personal relationships with people so we can, drive business and create goodwill and create value for our clients and customers, right? But here's the thing: in today's day and age, nobody wants you to call them. So, funny thing, we have these highly technical pieces of equipment that are so capable of outreach. We can call anybody in the world at any given time, and it's pretty amazing. But the funny thing is the thing that people use their phones for the least are a phone, right? So here's the thing: have you ever called somebody and they said, "Oh, sorry, I missed your call. I didn't see that you called"? You think that's actually true? 9 times out of 10, that ain't true. I mean, people are taking their phones with them into the bathroom. So they didn't miss your call. They just didn't want to take the call. Okay. So that's just a fact of life. That's not with everybody. And it's not to say that calls don't have their merits, but sometimes in the sales process itself, calling can actually be a hindrance, at least at very first, especially if you have a lead that comes in and you start calling them right out of the gate. Sometimes it's important to make that connection, but a lot of times the customer's like, man, every time I engage with somebody, they just call me like crazy, and I'm not ready to talk to somebody on the phone, right? So we're going to show you how today, a cool, simple little trick to connect with people in that personal way that the phone calls connect with, or how they connect. But even better is this way actually could even create a greater connection earlier, because they can see your face, they can hear your voice, and they can get that message that you want them to get at their convenience. So you're not having to interrupt them, right? And that is video text. So what we're going to show you today, really briefly, is obviously using your phone to one-off video text somebody. Just record a quick video and send it is a very simple way to go. I highly recommend it. It works very well, even if it's just a personal message. And it's something that, with a lot of phone carriers, it's totally free. It's just part of the package, right? But what we're going to show you is how to actually use video in your workflow automations and how to automate that part of it. So this would replace having to pick up the phone and call immediately and yet still get that same connection. So Taylor, I'm going to pitch it over to you here.
All righty.
What's going on inside of the platform to help people with the video texting?
Okay. Turn on my screen share. You can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we have here in the True Partner platform is just a very simple workflow automation. All we want it to do is send an SMS with a video attached. So, and we've gone over like triggers and stuff in other videos. So let's just say somebody calls us. Who's going to respond to just an inbound phone call with a video? You might. Let's just say you want to do like a, hey, thanks for calling video. Call status, incoming. This is not at all how I would actually set it up, because like this will respond to any incoming call, but just so you can see a trigger. SMS, this is what we want to use. This is just a simple SMS function in the workflow. I've already typed in video delivery test. Now the key here is you're going to add an attachment that is a video. Now this is super simple to do. All you're going to do is grab your phone, and I'm going to do this for you in real time. You can still see my face in the bottom corner there, I assume. I've got my phone, recording a video. Got it on selfie cam. Here's my face. I'm recording this 10-second video to attach it to this SMS text message that I'm going to send in the workflow. Now I got to get this video onto my computer somehow. Using iPhone and Mac here, I'm just going to use AirDrop. Pray this isn't the one time it's slower than molasses.
That's right. That's how it always is when you're live, though. I mean, it just
Yeah, exactly.
stuff
Works
just
fine
goes a
until the
little
camera's
slower.
rolling.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't type. Things don't ever work.
Exactly.
So while
Can't
that's
speak.
while you're uploading that, one of these, a really great example would be, wouldn't it be nice to actually just send a birthday message, right?
Oh yeah.
So, that's a
Exchange our
very
trigger.
simple one. Yeah. So all you'd have to do is, throw in, hey, as soon as it's their birthday, as long as you've got their birthday information in the platform, then you just set it up to send them a birthday video. Now, who's doing that, right? So that's free to create. It doesn't cost very much to send out of the platform. It's a lot cheaper than, say, sending in one of those mailers. I don't know if you've ever got mailers. I get I get birthday cards from like insurance agents, and you can tell they're just coming from the corporate house. There's nothing, I don't have a problem with it, but it doesn't do anything. I never think, man, that was really cool of those guys to send me that. It was just like
a drop shipped thing.
Yeah, it was a drop ship thing. Better than nothing, I suppose. I mean, I'm not bagging on it,
Sure.
but if I got a video text message from my my insurance agent that said, "Hey, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day today. Thanks for being a fantastic client. If you got any questions about anything, always, hit me up, text me back, and we'll talk to you soon. But you're awesome." I'd be like, "Dang, that's so cool." And the trick is, by the way, with throwing in an automation, is you don't want to say their first name in the video, right? You don't want to
go to everybody.
Yeah. So you would customize in print on a text. You can add their first name, but in the video you wouldn't. So anyway, sorry to interrupt there, but this is a great use case.
Yeah, it actually uploaded within seconds, the one time. So anyway, birthday reminder trigger. Let's use that. Oh, I'm missing out some filter. I don't need a filter. So just send an SMS. Happy birthday. Hey, see, I can't type. Birthdaisy.
Go ahead and put their first name in there as a placeholder.
Happy birthday, contact first name. That'll automatically fill it in with the contact. And then, it does get a little more personal there. You can add that personal touch. And then this is as easy as you add attachment, find your video. This is I don't think the upload dialog box is showing on the screen share, but it's happening. You hit open. Now the video is attached. I'm going to go ahead and send this to myself. I'm going to hide my phone number. Nope, never mind. I'm not going to hide my phone number. So I'm not going to send it to myself.
Well, you run it, just test it. Run it through the test workflow. Then you have a couple couple of options on that, right? There was one was add the attachment, and
yeah, so you can adding the attachment directly will make it so it shows up directly on the phone as an SMS, and it should come through any second now.
So technically, it'd be an MMS at that point. So on the second one that says add files through the URL, what does that mean?
So that's basically just any host service. You can add any kind of file you want, PDF or some other type of file if you're trying to send it to a client, and it'll upload the file to the web server, auto-generate a URL, and stick it in the text message.
Okay, so just to walk through that again, because these are two different ways. The first one is an attachment, and the attachment sends it as an SMS, right?
Correct.
Okay, so the attachment sends it as an SMS. And then when you add it through a URL, it sends it as a link. Is that right?
I mean, then Yeah, then you're not limited to file type or length or anything like that when you send it through.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense. On the URL, what if you put a YouTube video in there? Would it actually pull it, or would it just send the YouTube video itself?
It's an interesting question because I think it's looking for an actual file instead of a link. Because if I was going to send a YouTube video, I'd just put it up here in the text field.
Yeah. Okay. So those two. So that's just for clarity, because I know that that question comes up. Is, oh, I should put a YouTube. I should put a YouTube video link there. But what that URL link is for is it generates its own URL so that when the person gets the text, they tap on it to watch the video. So there's two different ways to do that. Okay.
That's
So
correct.
okay. So okay, so did that come through on your test? You probably don't have your phone number attached to that profile, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, I did get a text without a video, so I wonder if the file's too big. Because the other thing I did the other day, and maybe we'll have to do a whole nother video on this, was actually encode the file for maximum compatibility. So this is actually a good in practice test, because iPhones will record in kind of a proprietary Apple format and then auto encode before they send SMS to other phones. But obviously, most software platforms are not configured to do that.
Gotcha. Okay. So that'd be
So
iPhone.
yeah. Yeah, and if you have a Mac, that's super easy to do, and probably want to do a video on that some other time. But those are the steps, and it did work in the test that I ran yesterday.
Okay, perfect. So that's but the point is on this is you can actually automate that, right? So there's a few steps to get the video to where it needs to be, but a use case for this would be, we use the birthday thing, right? So as soon as your customer's birthday comes up, then the system will automatically send them via text that video. Okay. Now, you can think of other use cases for this as well. For example, a real estate team as a client, we would use that when somebody requests message or requests information, say on a house, and we're running a Facebook lead generation campaign. And then TruePartner AI will plug in and automatically respond to those leads as they come in. So not only can we text them just regular messages or send them emails, that sort of thing, but we can also text them a video, which is really, really helpful, because if you think about it, not everybody wants that phone call right out of the gate, right? On the front end of a lead. But we know that that personal connection also is very, very important in terms of converting. So when you send a video message via text and they get it right then on their phone, they're immediately able to hear your voice, see your face, and start making those connections. So now, one thing just to remember as a side note, texting out of any platform like this, it doesn't matter if it's TruePartner AI or if it's whatever platform, there's always a small charge to do it. Okay, so it's nominal, but video has higher data rates, and the charges come through services like Twilio. And so they apply a small usage charge. So say, for example, a regular text is, like, I don't know, a quarter of a penny, something like that per text. And the texts are counted as, I believe, 160 characters. So anything that's, if you have a text that goes beyond 160 characters, then you get charged for 2 texts. So this is just kind of how it works. So you know how to plan. But video, of course, because it's more data, gets a higher charge to it. It could be 3 or 4 cents a text, that kind of thing. So it's still fairly nominal. Again, compare that to drop shipping a card, on your birthday, or, the time it spends, or, you're hiring somebody to call and follow up with your leads and that sort of thing. When you can have all of this automated, and just working in the system, and have those people connect with you, it's a really, really great way to go. So there's also one other thing that we can do on this too, which is pretty darn awesome. And that is, if you have somebody come in to your circle through Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger or any of these other messengers, right? Google My Business or whatever, then TruePartner AI has the ability to take that video that you've created and send it through that channel as well. So oftentimes, you'll see those campaigns where you're running Facebook Messenger campaigns, or you're running one of those campaigns that says, "Hey, if you would like to learn more about our promotion we have going this month, just send me a quick message with the word discount, and I'll get you the information." So then people will direct message with the word discount. Well, you can set up TruePartner AI to automatically respond to those, and you can throw in the videos as a result. So, or I should say, as part of it too. So now they're getting, oh, I just responded on Facebook Messenger, and oh, I just got a video from Taylor. This is cool. So I'm going to watch that 30-second video or whatever it is. Okay. Anything you want to share on that, Taylor?
Yeah, the Facebook Messenger side is probably the more reliable side to use for a system like this, just because MMS is an absolutely archaic architecture, and like even videos just phone to phone sometimes go wonky. So like it's just kind of inherently less reliable than Facebook Messenger. Like Facebook Messenger pretty much always works. You slap a video in, and somebody, for example, the test I used yesterday, I set up to use a specific keyword to send a video, and it worked every time.
Yeah, that's totally true. That's totally true. And in fact, I'll give you a little story. It actually happened to me yesterday. So I just used my phone. It was just a one-off thing. So I just grabbed my phone. I sent a video text to somebody, and they texted me back. It was somebody I didn't know, by the way. They texted me back and said, "Hey, thanks for the video. There was no audio on it. I couldn't hear anything." So for some reason, the text sent, but no audio came through. So what did I do? I used the phone for what you're supposed to use, or what they were designed for. I picked them up. I just called them, and we had a great conversation. But the funny thing is had I not sent that text, even though it didn't work, if I would have called them, they probably wouldn't have picked up. But the fact that because then they were like, "Wait, you sent me a video, but what were you saying?" So I almost shot another one. I thought, you know what? Here, let's just call them, and it made sense. They're like, "Oh, okay, cool. This is awesome. Thanks for the phone call." And we developed a good relationship from that. So, so sometimes this stuff, you're going to have technical glitches. It's just part of how it works. But that doesn't mean that even if you have a technical glitch, that something couldn't actually work as a result, right? So it's still better to do. It's better to do stuff than not do it all, because you might have a tech glitch here or there.
Right. And if you want me to demonstrate a workflow for a Facebook Messenger one, I've got that pulled up real quick.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's just check that one out real quick.
Cool. Let's fire up the screen. So in this case, let's see, customer replied. So this means a customer sent a message. And let's see this phrase.
So this is the trigger. You're setting up the trigger for an automation.
And this reply channel will be in Facebook Messenger. So I add these triggers or these filters because if I just use a customer replied trigger, that'll watch for replies on every channel of every sort, and that will probably be disastrous because anybody who sends us a message is going to get it.
Okay, so let's back up. So because this is super cool. So you chose a workflow trigger. So the trigger, of course, just as a quick review, is what spins up the automation to start working. Okay, so the trigger is a customer replied. Hey, that's cool. And then you name it customer replied, and then down on the filters, it shows the customer replied, or the reply contains the phrase video test. So TruePartner AI is looking for any customer reply right now, whether it's email, text, you name it. It's looking for the words video test. But then to narrow it down a little bit further, the reply ends up, Taylor put on the filter, it's got to come through Facebook Messenger. So now TruePartner is going to ignore all of the other channels and will only respond to a Facebook message that contains the words video test, right? So that's how tight
That is correct.
you can get it. And I hope you noticed how quick he was able to put that together. That was super fast. It took me 10 times as long to explain it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's how the triggers and the filters work. Now I'm adding the action to send them a messenger, Facebook Messenger. Here's your video, and I have attached the video file that I recorded previously. Let's save that. Let's save on the old workflow. Now on my phone, the phrase again, video test, capital V, capital T. Workflow is saved and published. This is a big thing, is if your workflow is not working, make sure it's actually turned on right here. It's now a messenger. It's in video test to the True Partner Marketing Facebook page.
That was Taylor. That was the True Partner sound effect. So just in case you're looking for those sound effects, you're going to have to customize that.
And then I'm going to turn the screen share off because there it is. Yay! Like there's me. I'm recording this 10-second video to attach it to this SMS text message that I'm going to send in the work. Yay!
Slick.
Oh, it keep playing. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, great. All right.
I want to hear my own voice.
So you see that video messaging is pretty darn slick. So it really does connect you to customers. And the great thing is so much of this can be automated inside of the True Partner AI system. The possibilities for its usage are endless. In fact, I've been writing down a couple notes myself right now because I just had a couple of ideas. I thought, hey, cool, that'd be cool to implement the videos there. Onboarding videos, welcome. Hey, you requested information. Anyway, they get to see your face, they get to hear your voice, and they can watch it at their convenience. And then you are actually helping, you're meeting their needs better than if you're trying to interrupt what they're doing with a phone call, right?
It's true.
So, and it helps the
and then just as
a control. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just a small point. I realized there is that fraction of a cent fee for text messages or whatever more it may be for videos. On Messenger, it's free. There's no charge for the Messenger one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So anyway, okay, cool. Well, I hope this helps. This is just a small snippet of what True Partner AI can do. As always, you should know that this is the best marketing platform in the industry. So if you are a owner-operated business, like a loan officer, especially a mortgage loan officer, a real estate agent, or any small business, whether it's just yourself or you have a team, you will not find a greater value or get a better or be better equipped than with the True Partner AI system. So we have built it on the back of one of the greatest platforms out there. We did not build this platform. It's too awesome, but we customize it and we help you implement it, because what good is the greatest platform with all the greatest strategies in the world if you don't know it exists or you don't know how to use and implement it for your business? But once you do, there are so many things that you can do for your business to scale, get more customers, be way better at customer service, drive more leads, communicate with leads better, and convert more leads. So we've got a great deal going on right now for this season. Head on over to truepartnerai.com. You'll see a lot of ways that you can do deep dives. You can check out free demos, and we've always got some cool discount going on. So anyway, in fact, if you would like your own personal discount, just message us on the channel that you're on right now. So, all right. Okay. I hope that's helpful today. And Taylor, thanks so much for demonstrating some of that stuff. That's pretty cool. We're going to have to get together today and see if we can implement some of the ideas that you gave me, actually. So,
hey.
Okay. See you on the next time. Have a great weekend. And thanks for joining War Room Wednesday.